Israel and America talking about terrorists, and they always say that these people are a threat. They always say this guy's a threat, that guy's a threat, and Israel and America always talk about what somebody is threatening. But I don't want you to think I lost my mind, but I can't remember the time when Iran just bombed Israel, when Israel hadn't done anything to them. What I'm saying, let me be clear. Uh, when Israel received those missiles from Iran, it was in retaliation of Israel bombing their embassy inside of Syria. Now, Syria is a sovereign nation, and so is Iran. Okay, given they enemies, all right. But when you take it upon yourself to drop bombs, you understand, because you want to take out someone that you feel you need to take out. Okay, you can feel that way. But is it right to go in someone's country and drop a bomb to kill your enemy in another country? Okay, so I'm like, I'm at work, we moving, we grooving, we doing what we doing here in Israel. And then we hear Israel bombed in Syria. And I'm like, for what? Okay, they was bombing to kill somebody. Okay. In Syria? Yeah. And then Iran threw bombs here in Israel. Okay. So that's to say that was a reaction to what Israel did. But I don't hear that on any news media. All I hear is they are terrorists. They terrorists. Blood is on their hand. They terrorists. Blood of Americans on their hand. They terrorists. Israelis, blood of Israelis is on their hand. But at the same time, it's like today, kaboom. I don't see anybody throwing bombs. I just see Israel. But you can go back to October 7th if you want. If you're one of those that don't want to look at the entire picture, you just want to look at a little corner of it. You see, I'm talking about being fair and honest, which in this world, fair and honest is not on the table. Being fair and being honest. The way these people are moving is in a manner of not being fair and honest. They actually taking advantage of the people that are fair and honest by lying so much. Just lying. I mean, I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm listening. Now I know I live in Israel, okay? And nothing starts until Israel does something that they don't tell you what they did. When we hear about it, it's always after someone done did something to Israel, and Israel say, this is what they did. We got to get them. Okay. Now, absolutely. Every man, woman, and child have a right to protect themselves, most definitely. But I have to be honest with you. The way Israel go about it is as if they're the only one that have a right to defend themselves. Like, I can hit you, but you can't hit me. That's just like, a few weeks ago when America and all the nations was begging, you know, Iran to don't retaliate to Israel. After Israel done bombed the smack out of them, the world begging Iran don't do nothing to Israel. I must be from another world, because the world that I come from, if you are attacked, you must defend yourself. And no one can tell me, oh, don't hit him. They just knocked the crap out of me, and you supposed to tell me to sit and take it, don't do nothing? How the hell you think that would make sense? But this is what I heard. I mean, everybody banging Iran, oh, don't hit Israel, don't bomb, don't do nothing, don't. But then Israel running all over the place, dropping bombs and begging for more from America, and begging every time I look up. They beg and ask for a donation. Somebody can't eat, somebody this, and they just always begging for donations and dropping bombs. I'm telling you, I'm just straight up telling you, man. I've been here for 43 years. I know what I'm talking about. Nothing happened over here unless Israel do something to somebody that we don't know about. See, that's the portion that come under what you call sneaky. We don't even be knowing about what be going on. I just read this article saying that this guy, they just whacked 15 years he's been doing stuff. Another dude, not Nasrallah. Nasrallah, he been over Hezbollah for like 30 years. I think they say he was the, organizer, creator of it. Okay. And so I've watched so many videos and documentaries and footage of the history of how these Europeans got up in here, because this is deep, man. You can't get a DNA test here. And see, someone that's really close to me, wife got pregnant, but she was having an affair, and I asked the guy, are you gonna have a DNA test to see if the baby yours? Come to find out, you cannot have a DNA test in the state of Israel. It's illegal to have a DNA test in the state of Israel. Now that sent my senses up like, what? Why? Why is it you can't have a DNA test in the state of Israel? So I started digging and finding and researching, and lo and behold, come to find out that the greater majority, and this is true, they even said, Israelis told me this, that the greater majority of these Israelis over here that saying they're Jewish are not Jewish. They're European, and most of them have Polish DNA from Poland. That's why so many of them have left this land already. You see, this is what they don't tell you. The Palestinians don't want to leave. Okay? Because they are dug in to their land. The Israelis is leaving at the mention of possible war. Why? Why is it so easy for you to just give up and leave your house? It's easy when it ain't your house. You see, there's a difference. And so I'm just sitting here, I'm just looking, man, I'm listening, and I'm watching these news reports, and America talking about the world is a better place with this man dead. But you can get mad all you want. I have not seen that man kill as many people as Israel and America have killed. Now come at me if you want. That's the honest truth. America and Israel have put more people in the grave by the thousands. But then you say the world is safer with him dead. You see how they do that? They saying the world is safer with him dead, but hell, him don't have the militaries that Israel and America have, and that's why they running around the world doing the shit that they doing, because they have the military that can allow them to do that. But that man they just killed, he didn't have the military. Don't get me wrong. Don't see, I'm talking about what's fair. I'm not standing up here supporting. I'm just saying that I'm looking at this thing, and it's really, really troubling to see nations like Israel and America stand up and say the world is a safer place with him dead, and they're the one doing all the damn killing. They got military, Israel all over the world bombing and killing and doing stuff. America all over the world bombing and killing on the sneaky, on the low, and you don't know nothing about it. Is he doing the same thing? Well, could be. Could not. But the bottom line, I'm telling you, man, is like on their network, they always talking about somebody else doing something. But when you see when something is done, it's always America, Israel doing it. And they standing up pointing their finger at other people. See, this world a better place with him dead. But I ain't heard him doing all the killing that y'all been doing. You know, you can sit up and say, you get mad at me and say, oh, Nubian King, you crazy, man. You don't know, you don't know how they are. Okay, but I'm sitting here in Israel and I'm looking at everything with an open mind. And I'm looking at who is doing what with these eyes. And just like the wisdom say, your mind must believe what your eyes see. Your eyes don't have the ability to change what it's looking at. Okay? And so, then they just killed this guy and just killed another guy. And I'm reading this article. And it said they just wiped out Hezbollah. They just took out some major leadership of Hezbollah, and them killing those men have made Hezbollah weak. Okay, I got that. But all the years I've been in here in Israel, I've never heard of Hezbollah in Israel bombing and killing Israelis inside of Israel. Somebody from Hezbollah up Lebanon up north done infiltrated, came down in Israel and killed one of the leaders in Israel. Do you kind of understand what I'm saying? Because see, I know you get real passionate and real sensitive about Israel. We got to protect Israel. We got to look out everything, okay, whatever. But if Israel take advantage of that, then it goes wrong. But I'm telling you, the 43 years I've been here, I have yet to hear of Hezbollah coming down into Israel bombing a leader. You follow what I'm saying? And so when they just killed this guy, they said Israeli blood is on his hand. American blood is on the hand. The Americans say the world is a better place without him. Israel say the world is a safer place without the number one terrorist. Now he's dead, it's a safer place. But you all the one got all the bombs, and you all the one on the record for doing all the bombing. Didn't you just go over there in Syria and bomb and trying to get one person, and now you're in Lebanon, they say you done killed 600 people up there, just been up there, So it's like, man, I have to just sit and keep my mouth shut. Because what I'm seeing is people moving in a manner where only one person is valued. The rest of them don't matter. The truth don't matter. Just say whatever. Tell the lie. And if you tell it enough, people will start believing it. And just because it's Israel, you're supposed to believe it because Israelis said it. You understand? But Now they're in Lebanon and they bombing, and I just heard that they killed 500-600 people. Again, not much on Hezbollah, which is who they supposed to be fighting. You understand? And then Netanyahu said they're going to keep going until this tens of thousands of Israelis that live in northern Israel can move back to their homes. Okay. Then if those tens of thousands of people can move back to their home, then that means they not dead, right? Okay. And I haven't heard here in Israel that 500 Israelis in the north is dead. I've heard that tens of thousands of Israelis have evacuated out of the north. You can't do that dead. You got to be alive to evacuate. So the proof is in the pudding. If those people evacuated, that means they was alive. Okay. So again, I'm talking about killing. Who's doing the killing? And then you look up, they say, the world is a better place when I'm dead. Oh, the world's a safer place. But I've only seen you doing all the killing, bro. You always dropping bombs on somebody. You talk about we safe because he dead. I'm scared because you still got all these daggone bombs. You know what I'm saying? You talk about we. What? Oh boy. See, that's why they don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at things from a, balanced approach. Like a whole different type of, outlook. You doing all the whacking and killing, but you telling everybody he the one. Oh boy. Now, let me just talk about this girl for a few minutes, for those of you that may be interested. Candace Owens. Candace Owens. You may know her, you may not know of her. But this sister, Candace Owens, has done an incredible in-depth research in the genealogy of Kamala Harris. Now, man, it's a mess. It's unbelievable. Unfreaking believable.